Right, I'm just going to shoot you a video of how to test the fire alarm system here and the emergency lights. First thing you need to do is to go collect the keys from Porthcawl estate agents. If you just go to the front, just let them know you're from the fire safety company and grab the key. Now when you pick up the key, I'll have marked, put a little dot on the relevant key so that you know which is the front door lock. Climb all the way up the stairs. And you'll be greeted by the fire alarm panel. Right, now first thing you need to do is to make sure you've got the green power supply light on. That tells you you've got a healthy power supply to the panel. The second thing you want you to notice is that there's a key switch here. The key switch will always be in the 1 position. That basically allows you to activate or play with these buttons. The only 2 buttons that you need to touch is the silence resound button and the reset button. Now this fire panel and basically this building has only got 1 call point, so it's fairly routine, fairly standard. So what I'm going to do is just activate this call point, show you how to do the fire alarm test, silence and reset the fire panel. So first thing you do, you take the key. Use this testing key. You basically place your index finger under the crook of the call point key. If you look underneath the call point, you see there's 2 little slots there. So basically you rest the key in the slots and then you push the key till it clicks. All I'm just going to do is just going to pull the key down. This jaw will drop. As soon as the jaw drops, the fire alarm will ring. You then need to make sure you clamp this jaw first before you go to the fire alarm panel and silence and reset. Okay, so let's do that one. So here we go. So the fire alarms are going to ring. That's it. That's all you're required to do. To complete the fire logbook, you put today's date. You put the call point you've tested, which is call point 1A. Automatic door release you put not applicable. On the fault you put none. Remedial action none. And then you as the tester put your signature there, and then go to Porthcawl estate agents next door and get them to witness the fact that you've turned up and you've tested. Once you've done that, take a photograph of the fire logbook for the relevant section that you've tested and email that through to the company. Let's test the emergency lights. There are basically 2 test points for you to activate, and there's only 2 emergency lights for you to activate. There's your test key. The key will always be in the fire logbook cabinet. Here are your 2 test points, FK1, FK2. FK1 does the internal emergency light, sorry, the external, so that FK2 does the internal, and FK2, this one here, does the internal, the external. So if you have a look out here, that should be working. Take my word for it, it's working. Alright, it's the on bit, because it's so bright outside you can't see it, but it's in the on position. Then just simply come back, turn it back to normal, and just to prove to you that it's an emergency fitting, you will see that there is a green LED showing just there. Okay, so that brings it back to its normal position, and that's how I expect it to be left. So make sure the green LED is on there, and when you leave, make sure the green LED is also on that light as well. And that's how you test the emergency lights. Alright, so you've got 2 emergency lights there to test. Fire alarm system, in summary, make sure that your test key, your fire alarm panel enable key is in the 1 position. That enables you to basically activate the silence and reset buttons. So when the fire alarm goes off, you simply press silence and reset. Now be careful not to press the silence resound alarms twice, because the silence button will silence the fire alarm panel once. Press it again, it'll resound the panels and you end up going into a loop. So just press the silence button once and then the reset button once, and that's it.